right, Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash, the bonus to my apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom salutations to the brothers out there in the four winds and that's pushing the word of sincerity and truth. Shalom salutations to the men, women, and children that have the firm belief of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua that's looking to be delivered in the last days. I'm the brother Amath, coming at you with a quick video before work, because something I was just going over is something called neuroscience, and neuroscience is, let me get the definition. It says neuroscience, any or all of science, such as neurochemistry and experimental psychology, which deals with the structure or function of the nervous system and brain. So, and then something about neuroscience, they teach that you're able to create new brain cells by doing, create new neural pathways in your mind. So one way you can do that is if you're right-handed, and if you're right-handed, you brush your teeth with your right hand, they say to do it with your left hand. That's creating, even though that feels weird, but what are you doing? You're helping your mind grow. So you'll be able to learn faster. You'll be able to obtain things. You'll have better memory. And that's why I'm bringing this out, because, we are fighting against, the wiles of the devil. And he's coming out with us with everything. He's attacking everything, the air, the water, the food, etc. We bring it out all the time, but it's so true because it's detrimental to our health. A lot of cognitive thinking becomes from this pollution that we breathe in. That's why, I started growing plants and stuff like that to create, not just to learn about it, but to, clean the air and stuff like that. So it's all about, keeping things spiritual, health is wealth, right? Because, what was it called? Cleanliness is next to godliness, so you have to conduct yourself a certain way to, to obtain some type of level of spirituality. It's lucky. I'm gonna bring this out. This is a this is Salakia. This is Ecclesiasticus 30, or Sirach 30, and I'm gonna start at 21. It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel, right? Because a lot of people get depressed and stressed because they're not able to grow, because one of my mottos is, when you grow, you glowing, and that's a beautiful sight to grow. But a lot of people can't grow because they're depressed. Their minds are not able to create. Their minds are messed up, So that's why we have to, through the Kodash, we're able to get comfort. These people are not comforted because they don't have the power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says the gladness of the heart is the life of men, right? Of man, right? The gladness, because we're glad, even though we live in hell, we have the Rakah Kodash to comfort us. And when we get amongst the brothers, that's the kingdom, Yahushua is in the midst of us. Where we says 2 or 3 gathered in the midst, there I am. Here he is in the midst of the earth, right? So what? The way you carry yourself, the way a brother's gonna carry yourself, because we're one. If a brother see, he thinks it's okay to do something, that the brother, if you see a brother doing something, a brother's gonna think it's okay to do it. So that's why we push when you're around brothers, you gotta conduct yourself a certain way. Not only in the presence only, but in the absence. Because when you're in the absence, that's when you're really fighting. That's when you really gotta fast and pray and do the things that's keep things spiritual, lighting incense, maybe if you want to get into botry, growing plants. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It keeps you from out there, partying too much, staying out too late. That all dims the light. Right? Because your stomach is, or your body, that's something that's attached to this. And this is what's moving all of this. So if all of this is messed up, this is going to be messed up, because it's one. That's why they say your stomach is your second brain. Because if your stomach's hurt, your mind is all messed up, man. A lot of times bros be, not a lot of times when bros be sick, you have some type of your brain. You have your cognitive thinking is not the best, right? It says, and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days, right? A lot of people, right? There was a study or something I heard about China when COVID hit. a lot of people fell into depression, and there was a lot of the suicide rate went up, right? Because they wasn't into they couldn't mingle, they couldn't be social because we in the flesh, not just us Israelites, but these heathens too. And by nature, we're social people. So if if you cut that social life out, what they're missing something, and they don't know why, but we know why, It says, love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee, for sorrow hath killed many, and there is no profit therein, right? Because there's no work in the grave. Once you dead, you dead. There ain't no coming back. There's no reversing that, right? So that's why it says, love your heart, man. Things that you do, you want to be able, it may not feel good at the time, like exercise. It may not feel good at the time, but it's going to be a benefit in the future, right? It's going to make you feel good in the future. And that's another way how you create new neural pathways, make your brain feel good. It's exercise. It says, envy and wrath shorten the life, and carefulness bringeth age before the time. And right, something that I've been going through this past week, man, the end of, she's wild, man. And that's why, like, you see, like, a lot of them, they heavy set, they angry all the time because what? The heavy set, the food that they eat, the spirit that they in, it's not good. It's death. So that's why nobody wants to deal with them, and they talk about whatever, but that's either here nor there. It says, but here's the point. It says, a cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. And that's the thing, our diet, having care for that, because it's going to help you grow. And when you grow, brothers going to see you grow, they going to want to grow too. It's like, it should be like some type of friendly competition. Not should be, but it is, Nobody never said it, but that's what it is, man. You see your brother doing good, you like, hey, what you do to, what I'm saying, to do that? And, brothers will say, and like, what? Now that brother have grown. So I'm going to just get an example from Ezra, because I'm going to just read it. This is 2 Ezra 9, verse 23. It says, nevertheless, if thou wilt cease yet 7 days more, but thou shalt not fast in them, right? And that's another thing, how to make the brain grow is fasting. 1-2 days fast. It ain't, it's, sometimes with the fasting thing, it's kind of, it's not kind of hard, but sometimes it could be, like that little rough patch to where, like, it might take a day or two for you to get your mind right. And it's like, you're going to get ahead and prepare yourself to do these things because it's necessary. Keeps your spirituality up and stuff like that. Because, well, fasting helps focus. When a lot of times when things are going wrong because your body's full, it's just like, okay, we got to do something with all of this. When everything's congested and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Everything's connected. Your brain's gonna be fogged or clogged. All right. It says, but go into the field of flowers where no house is built, and eat only the flowers of the field. Taste no flesh, drink no wine, but eat flowers only. And that's the beautiful thing. If you want to go vegetarian for a while, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm even considering it, it's a beautiful thing, man. It talked about, what Daniel, the 7 day, just basically fruits and vegetables. Once again, that's another sign, So, let me see. Oh yeah, then I got Psalms 104 and 14. It says, he causeth, this is Psalms 104, verse 14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, the herb for the service of man. Right? And that's the point. The herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth, right? And other food grow, stuff like that. But one thing about us, we're big on the herbs. I know I'm not the only brother that's out there. They got plenty of herbs and stuff like that. It's just like we got so much. Like, even if you take it for like 6 months straight, you still gonna have a lot left, But I hope you was edified in this. I'm pretty much finished. I ain't having anything else, but just something to food for thought, I guess, throughout the day. Just to, care for your health and your diet and things of that nature, because it affects your minds in the long run. Like all that fried food and stuff tastes good now, but then like what long term is like gout, stress, and things of that nature, because the spirits on them foods, man. But with that, hope you was edified. I want to end it off with Call hello, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call meaning all. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's name. Yahweh Shai is his son. You know, the Ruach HaKodesh is the Holy Spirit, which comforts us and gives us understanding of the scriptures. And, you know, to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and also with the bishops of CT. Shalom, salutations to the brothers out there in the four winds, pushing the words in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the firm believers of Yahweh by Shemayah Washai, looking to be delivered in the days, the end days. And, you know, shalom. Don't be good, be great.